right.
Admitted.
See that mountain? You can actually go there. Okay, 15 years later, you see that planet? You can't go there, and everything that you see it is just generated.
Now the
can-
downfall of a company.
Starfield. Honestly, I like No Man's Sky way better for the space travel.
Oh yeah.
As I've been playing it.
The release was just so crap that it killed off any hype for the game. Anywho, back to the game. We're back. Hello. We're back to my little fun world of bullshittery.
Aww, I found the edge of the fucking map.
Well, see, you found something.
Very pretty up here.
The best thing is that you can fast travel to a lot of places if you wanted to.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna jump off and see if that works.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Just before we start, the one Elder Scrolls that has the largest map in the whole entire game is
Daggerfall.
Daggerfall, and it's like a fucking 30-year-old game.
Yep.
Like it's like 100 times bigger than Skyrim, like by a fucking country mile. So
I'm sipping on
I'll show you a
soju
video on
right
that
now.
later. Twilo.
All right, let's do this. Basterd's Throne, session 116.
Yeah. It's like you're calling in a take. All right, take number 14. Take 104. Let's get this down. I want to go home to my family tonight.
Marker.
I'm gonna have to go move the truck here in a little bit.
That's fine. Gibbles will not be needed currently, so you're fine. Anywho. Back. We're back again. Alright. So anyways, yeah, we're back. Where we last left off, we had a little outing with the group to uncover the mysteries of surrounding Marcus. Learning his true identity and who he is and what he's... Why are you yelling at me?
Why are you running?
Why
Oh, I'm getting Instagram reels. So, anyways, God damn it. After a little vision quest scene with everyone experiencing the night of the incident, Korag ran off in search of something and happened upon a new item for himself, which I will have to get back to you on that. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, we're good.
I've been having a hell of a time trying to use the homebrew in this game, so or in D&D Beyond, so it's gonna take a minute. But anywho, you've came across your father and his bow, and have been given the bow and the respective quiver, which the quiver doesn't really do anything for you. It's just aesthetically matching. Mm-hmm. And then you also discovered you have an uncle who's alive and well. And as you returned back to the group from your little outing in the woods, you saw that Marcus had collapsed into a comatose state.
Yes.
And for brevity's sake, we're just going to kind of cut ahead a little bit. Like, you guys just kind of set off immediately back to the city, so that way he could get proper treatment and rest and stuff. All the while, he is just laid the fuck out. He's riding on the back of your uncle's horse.
Oh.
Sorry, Vin. Did you have something you want to do?
Oh, no, I'm just listening.
Okay. So as you guys make your way back, you guys kind of just push it as hard as you can. The horses seem a little run down at the point when you guys start to get up to the gate. Everyone goes back to their respective rooms for the night, and we'll say it picks up in the midday, because like you guys kind of got back early in the morning before daylight broke. After a little bit of rest, you guys woke up. It's like midday now. And we'll start with Scaly, if he's here.
Let's say not me.
Yeah.
All right, Scaly, you awake, back from your little outing into the woods with the Vision Quest creepy shit. What do you want to do, buddy?
Who's all by Scaly?
You're in your room currently.
Okay. Scaly's gonna summon good old Snip Snip.
Oh, Crusher? Okay.
La la la.
Lava. Chicken.
Okay, whoa. We're not getting on the brain rot shit right now.
Sorry.
You're fine. Crusher pops out from your shoulder. Sip, 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 snip. What's up, bro?
Crusher, what the hell was that?
What was what?
I don't know. Scaly just looks confused.
Mm-hmm.
What am I supposed to be doing again? You know, for
Purifying the land from evil? Like, I've only explained this a few times to you, buddy. Have you given...
I meant like specifically.
Well, like, wherever you find evil, like, because you're an adventurer, you're eventually going to find some evil shit. You kill it, and you're rewarded for it.
Like a dog.
Rough.
Calm down. Oh my god, I can't even remember the name of that character.
Denji.
Yeah, I was about to say
Scaly just
Dingy.
has short-term memory.
I know. It's been kind of canonically set that he has short-term memory, even long-term memory since the concussion he got from the fucking Kraken.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, shit's been keep on happening. I kind of forget I need to keep doing my job.
Well, you've been on a steady pace. Oh, that probably picked up on the mic. Oops.
God. Hey, Basher.
Yes, user.
Been a little bit. You good, buddy?
I have no feelings.
Awesome. Scaly's gonna leave
Inside-
his room.
Inside
Where is
fucking
his-
Crusher is just fucking crying.
Oh, Basher, yeah. He's just...
I just imagine whenever Scaly's like leaves Basher somewhere in Crusher, they just have like the most fire conversations.
Now Ag Rig begins the mix.
Yo, when's the crossover gonna happen? Come
I
on,
don't know.
DMs. What the fuck?
Anywho.
I'd be so down for that, honestly.
Don't know about that.
Anyway, yeah, Scaly's gonna leave his room.
Okay.
He's gonna look for Tourmaline.
Woohoo!
Okay. I'll see you walk for a little bit, and you see Tourmaline kind of step out of her room, getting ready to face the day.
Hey, how you been?
Did not sleep quite well, I'm afraid.
Oh! Since you pointed that out, who
I feel
all wants a point of exhaustion?
Not me, because
You-
Grace didn't taken the drugs because she is pure.
Alright, anybody that partook in the Vision Quest will have a point of exhaustion.
I will have it.
2024,
Did we
are
bust
we
out
doing
the marathon?
2024 or are we doing 2012 or 2015?
2014, dude.
Okay.
What does that mean again? Refresh memories?
Well, let's see.
It gives
Disadvantage on
disadvantage
ability
some-
check.
Yeah.
I almost
Oh,
pulled up the
God.
level 16 Scaly stat block that I have for some reason.
Who all did the Vision Quest? I don't remember.
I.
Did Vin do the Vision Quest?
I think he did.
Pretty sure
Uh,
Scaly did.
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun.
How do you? Is it
Oh, how do I do
conditions?
that then?
Go to conditions.
There it is.
Tap on there. Yeah, there you go. And you'll
Just
see
go to
it.
conditions on the phone version of it and go to the very bottom. Ow, motherfucker.
Exhaustion level 1.
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
Just a single point. Because you guys pretty much ran through the whole night and then got like a few hours of sleep.
Scaly, I believe I have discovered something.
And that would be.
I am not a fan of the transparent people.
Sounds a little racist.
What?
Ghosts.
Oh.
But I had an idea. She's gonna like pull out her book. The book of
You're gonna-
consultation and divination.
Ah,
You're gonna
okay.
read. You're gonna read them to death.
No. I'm guessing adults weren't the only one that The earth just kind of rumbles for like a split second while she seems to cool down. During that.
Huh?
Wait, whoa. Hold on. Roll it back a bit. I could not hear you. What were you saying?
Okay, so Tourmaline said, I'm guessing it wasn't just adults that fell during the
Oh!
gas
Yeah.
division, yes.
But the whole
So,
earth rumbling thing, I'm like,
just kind of like a little.
You see, I would more or less say that you see Tourmaline herself kind of like her hair.
Oh, vibrates.
Yeah. Her herself vibrating with anger. I would not say that you have the ability to shake the earth around you yet.
Yeah, that's a whole ass spell.
Yeah, exactly. I love you, babe. I'm just.
I know, babe. I just completely forgot that was an actual fucking spell.
Yeah, like that's a whole like A spell, B, like that would be insisting that you have a far grander power scale than anybody else currently on team, you know.
That would not be fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's a little unbalanced. So again, just kind of keep it around the realm of like what you got.
That's fine, babe. It's fine. I do appreciate it, though. So Tourmaline just takes out the Book of Consultation and Divination, the BCD for short.
Uh-huh.
BBC. British Broadcasting Network.
BCD!
What's wrong with the British Broadcasting Network? Anyway,
Tony,
continuing.
you got a dirty little mind.
Is that so?
Okay, whoa. We're getting on a
She meant-
tangent. We're getting on a tangent.
Anyway, yes. And she is going to just ask, is it possible? What do material plane children like?
The book kind of just throws up a few things for you. Playthings, soft warm beds, candy, sweet treats. You know, it really just depends on the kid.
The overthrown of a tyrannical government.
The mines.
Scaly.
But you're
I
Yes.
have an idea. She just has like this mischievous grin. She just places a hand on Scaly's shoulder. We need to find some stones.
Huh? So curious.
Okay.
Not large ones, just something that could fit in your hand.
Are you trying to make rock babies?
No! I don't think I
I-
could. But now that I think about it.
Oh God, here we
Never
go.
mind.
Rock
I
babies of
have a
Tywin.
No.
Bruh.
Sadly, I was rejected.
It's more of a. You'll understand later.
I know. I remember
you,
that
it
he
makes
was
Scaly
betrothed
remember.
to someone. Or his crush was betrothed to someone else. Something along those lines.
Continue.
Cat fight! Anyway.
Babe.
So, if I'm not mistaken, I have a way to be able to turn stones into small sculptures. Does that count as a plaything?
They're gonna be cut out for me,
Ooh.
at least.
I have the ability to change the shape of stones. It is a spell.
Yes. But
Does that count as a plaything?
are you asking me? Or are you asking Scaly? Like, who are you asking?
Yes.
Okay, well, you make up your mind on who
Gotta be
you're
s-
asking first, babe.
Mm-hmm.
There are 8
Both-
people in this campaign.
Both the book and scaling, whichever answers first.
I mean, typically, playthings like dolls and such are constructed out of cloth and straw and such softer materials that kids can cling to and easily handle. Stones are
Unless
not,
you're a dwarf.
unless you're a dwarf. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, I was just talking to myself. So my bad.
You know, you don't want to give kids like rocks and stones as playthings. And the off chance one of them takes the rock, and then it's another with one, and then they start bleeding out, and then they start crying. It's not a good
Yeah.
idea.
Someone's
That
dropped
is a
the
good
foot.
idea.
Unless you're a dwarf.
I mean, that was the book telling her that, but yeah.
I can
That's-
assume Scaly can read it.
He was just making the dwarf joke because of the book.
I get it. I get it.
Scaly?
I don't want to throw a kid's eye out.
Scaly, how good of an idea would it be to see if we could give something to those children?
I mean, fuck it.
I don't know if it'll help. But...
Babe,
Shrug.
baby.
Yes.
It's a day and a half ride back there.
Damn it!
You guys rode all the way through the night just to get back and yeah.
Yeah, you missed that part. I'm guessing.
I was out. At least I was somewhere else. Profound sigh. Well, if we are to pass by there, at least we have something.
Yeah.
You don't think they followed us, did you?
Where is my help?
What's it like where you're from, Tourmaline?
Somewhere between a rock and a hard place.
Quite literally, yes.
It's pretty much all rock in a hard place. Actually, that depends. I don't know how Dex doing his plane.
You mean the plane of Earth?
Speak up.
You mean the plane of Earth?
Shark.
What? I just yawned.
Yeah, she's
My-
talking to you.
He's talking to you, you bastard.
Sorry, I blanked out.
Yo, chill.
If I'm a bastard, you're a throne. Anyway.
He said the thing.
Oh my fucking
I
god.
said the thing.
Let's go!
I guess, yeah.
Broadly, it was not very much was interesting besides the city of jewels.
Sounds nice.
Not really.
Do I gotta go there sometime and smash some rocks?
No.
He
No.
holds. Bastard.
Did you summon me,
Really, yes, I
user?
No. I was just holding you for a minute. You're fine.
Okay.
Can I boop Crusher?
It's not Crusher, it was Basher.
Ah,
His mace that talks.
I mean, if you want to boop the fucking mace, go for it.
fuck it, we booping the mace. Boop.
Unidentified
something better.
touching. Call the police. I feel violated. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was so hoping Basher was gonna scream, "Unidentified opponent, fight now!" or some shit.
Unidentified user. Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
Domain expansion, stranger danger.
No.
Oh,
Don't
where are
touch
these
me,
two
they-
talking again?
they
Are they,
touch
I'm guessing at like the tavern table or something.
They're. I mean, I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
they could be walking and talking from her room down to the gathering table. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just once I put this in the oven, I'll be able to roll play.
Mm-mm.
Speaking of, I actually need to preheat my oven. Fuck.
Whoopsie.
I'm a best way to preheat your oven really fast. Put that bitch on broil for a few minutes.
Let him cook.
Literally.
Ow, motherfucker. I reached in my oven to fucking grab something, and it's like my arm touched the coil, and I already turned it on.
Oh.
Thank
Oh, yeah,
God it
broil
wasn't
was a
like
good
hot
idea.
hot. It was more like hot chocolate mug hot, but still.
I guess a good way to describe it would be, you remember that cave we were in back in that frozen hellscape?
Oh yeah. Where yeah.
Yes, that. Imagine that, but much, much larger and less cold.
Thunderdark?
While they're walking, Scaly's just gonna like have his pistol in his hand looking down at it.
Mm-hmm.
Goes off and shoots away.
Fucking right.
Another odd thing is that it keeps moving. Strangely.
Sounds like this group.
I'm not. Well, usually this group doesn't form a small pocket and then just collapse on itself.
No, that's Otherworld.
Yeah, but I mean, constant moving and lots of people. That's it.
Well, if it's any consolation, I have no plans on moving anywhere. She's gonna like put her arm around Scaly.
Wonder if I'll see Monroe again. He mutters under his breath while holding the pistol.
What
Oh,
do I
shoot,
need to
giants.
roll to see if I heard that?
You say if it's like, wait, what'd you say he is? All I heard was he's. That's what I say under my breath. I didn't
He's
hear it.
holding the pistol and it says, "I wonder if I'll see Monroe again."
Oh, okay.
What do I need to roll? To see if
Perception.
I heard that?
Not
Perception?
really hiding it, but perception.
Come on, please. 18.
Yeah, you heard him.
Yeah.
Who is Monroe?
Oh, he was. Don't mind me, I'm dying. He was someone in our party before. He was a human. Really, really wealthy guy. But you'd be surprised. You know how most wealthy people are like complete assholes?
Oh, trust me, I have my fair share of knowing those. Don't even get me started on
One of the
that.
best people I met. And he gave me this.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've
one
seen
time I
it
almost shot
before.
somebody with it by accident and the Korak took it away from me.
You know, the Planet of Earth isn't the only place I've visited. There are others.
I've been all around with this group. Probably my favorite spot was the Amethyst Vale, though. It looked so gorgeous there.
Amethyst there? Oh, that is where Thalmir was from, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall Tourmaline
It was with
meeting
the
down
book.
there.
Yeah, Scaly
Oh.
did share with her about the Amethyst Vale down here, but
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You know, I've seen the occasional dwarf around the plain.
Is she low for anybody else, or is it just me? Because I just might need to turn her up.
I think she's.
Mm.
I think it's just you.
Oh, let me see on my side. She's like.
I
I
did
don't think
have
it would
her her and Shark lowered earlier when they were just doing a brain rot shit. Then I turned it back up when
It was
we started.
ADHD, not brain rot. There's a difference. Brain rot is if I say chicken jaw.
No.
We were just going hamina,
That's how I
hamina, hamina,
stopped.
hamina.
Oh.
Okay.
But what did you say, Oni? I didn't catch that.
I have seen my fair share of dwarves in the back at. You see how she does air quotes home.
I met a couple on my journey, but only positive experience was really found here.
Oh.
And there was that one, like, I don't know, I think he was a blacksmith. He was here, like, one time.
Mm.
Oh, the other one told us to get a life and girlfriends.
Have you seen a stone giant before?
What was that, Oni?
Tourmaline essentially asked, "Have you seen a stone giant before?"
I don't think we've encountered one of those.
Those are my
Was it giant
Guys,
that we talked with?
stone
For,
giant.
yeah, they're in the peace thing for Thanir?
Yeah.
Or getting an alliance?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
My bad.
stone giants are cool.
Stone giants are really cool.
Remember, there's stone giants, and then there's the other stone people. Don't get them confused.
I think we came across one before.
A couple. But yeah.
God told me so.
Potato, potato.
Crusher comes up to his ear. Actually, bud, it was a whole council.
I've seen my fair share of other types of dragons. Blue and copper. Taiwan is the only one that I've seen turn into a more smaller shape.
Well, you've never seen his. Yeah, never mind. Continue.
I
You
thought
ever
we
meet
did.
a god before?
Yeah, she did see his dragon shape. Remember, he fucking flew us.
Yep, you're right. You're right. My bad. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch that, Oni?
What?
You ever meet a god before?
God-like beings, I guess you could is the closest, but
You ever look at them dead in the face and tell them to fuck off?
the closest thing, the closest way I came through to doing that was when I obtained this. She points. You see how she moves her hair, quote unquote hair, and she points to the geode on her face. This.
He points down at his stump of a tail.
Oh. Oh, look at that. We both have our marks of defiance. She holds up her hand for a high five.
Oni, you totally high five that shit. I was gonna
Let's
say
go.
dap up, but I don't think dap up exists.
We can make it happen. It's our secret handshake.
Well, now they know what it is.
The players do, but the characters don't.
Anywho.
Yeah, high five you.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, when I joined them, I was a warlock, and then I told my pack, fuck off. I didn't want to do his mission anymore. And then I found another pack who was a bit more evil, and I told that one to fuck off. And now I'm with a good one. God, my life is fucking weird.
You're a 6 foot tall talking lizard, my man. It's just gonna get weirder from here.
Yep. It's also really weird when you don't understand the fucking pact in the beginning and you misconstrued shit.
It's because he has a low intelligence.
That's what my character would do.
And also because his player is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Also because his player was stupid.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
Hey, it makes for good storytelling. It's okay.
Do you think the others have reached the table by now?
You guys have already.
She, like,
you guys have been like on your way to the table the entire fucking time. I figured you guys were already there at this point and just sitting there. All right.
Tourmaline moves her hair back to like cover the geode. Just to make sure, geodes are usually concave, right?
Yes. Technically,
Just
technically a geode is when like water gets trapped in the rock, and anyway.
Creates crystals.
Yeah. When you split it open, it's hollow and hollow, quote unquote, but there's crystalline structures within.
We've had a lot of weird people in this group. Honestly, me, Korag, and Vin are the only ones left that started out in it. There's this one really weird guy. I liked that guy, but he didn't like me.
Right.
I don't want to say he was stupid, but he was smart in other areas. He just couldn't speak.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know who you're talking about. All right.
Oh god.
Togar.
You use the book to fucking look at Tokar. He's just shitting in the bush.
Christ.
He's fighting a fucking Night Fury or whatever it's called.
He's reading a book.
Let's move on. From you guys, cause yeah. Say, Korag, what are you up to?
The tavern that we're currently in, is that the one owned by the organization we were working with?
It's not really a tavern. It's the the old manor you guys cleared out. Remember that they converted into their like office space / living quarters.
Okay. I'll probably try to see if there's like a little training grounds area.
Yes, there is. You guys have been using it to train them the entire time.
Yes, Corey's gonna do some archery practice with his new bow to get used to it.
All right. I'll go ahead and let you know, like it's a. I want to say it's like a +4.
God damn.
Alexa, 30-minute timer.
On top of your already super fucking stupid high dex.
I tried scrolling through I can't find anything close to a +4.
No, what you're just gonna do? Roll a d20, add your dexterity in your head, and then add a +4 on top of that.
Okay.
And your proficiency. So basically, it's basically 4 + 4, 8, and add 5 to that, plus your roll.
You get sneak attack on a non-sentient object because it has no sight, sound, or anything to detect you.
My God.
Okay, so effectively, I'm just doing a dex check +8. Gotcha.
Dex check +8, yeah.
So 30-20 straight off the gut.
Okay.
Yeah, Corey is gonna just be there, like just practicing with the bow until he runs out of arrows. Then he's gonna go and grab the arrows from the target.
Mm-hmm.
Like from a outside point of view, it looks like he's just completely focused on this, but internally he's just having a storm going on what the fuck he discovered last night.
Yeah.
Here's the storm that is a brook. All right, put this away. Put this away.
Yeah, Corey is gonna be just there the entire time until like someone's up going to go talk to him.
So let's put tomato paste.
Like he's just fully just checked out from everything else.
Yeah, I get you. Sister Grace?
I'll say Sister Grace is currently, after drinking her morning tea and having a small breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
she is currently just I guess out wherever whatever would be what you think would be a good place in this area for praying to Eldath. Just daily prayers kind of things. So she's just doing her nunly duties.
Okay. In the back of the manor area, there is like a grove, like a small. Think of like the Godswood from Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Something akin to that, but like a little bit more cultivated. So like a garden and like with trees and flowers and shit like that.
Maybe like a little water feature or something like a
Yeah.
pond or some shit. Yeah. Okay. I guess so. Grace is just kind of she'll just be praying to kind of get a maybe just asking what she should do now. She feels like her job to teach Vin what she knows is kind of run its course, and she's asking Eldath what her next path or mission is, kind of thing.
Okay. Just roll me a religion check. DC's giving me super low for this because you're like in a nature area.
26.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Seriously.
I have a plus 11 to religion.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You hear from your god, and not like they speak to you directly, but you get this wind that of warmth and like comforting wind from your blow across your face, and it pushes it feels like it's tugging you to the north, almost like it's I say north, yeah, almost like it's tugging you back towards either Elion, and then another gust pushes you southwest.
Southwest. Okay. I guess after that she will she'll kind of contemplate. She'll just sit in the garden and contemplate what that means to herself.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to she's basically using her knowledge to try to decipher what Eldath is trying to tell her through these signs that she gave me.
Okay.
And then after that, I will just go look for the others, see what everyone's up to.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll like a wisdom or intelligence check to kind of discern what she was trying to tell me?
Roll wisdom.
Wisdom.
Mhm.
13.
It's pretty easy. When you kind of think about it, it's telling you to go back to, just kind of like hinting towards you going back towards Elion. And the second direction was basically where to find a port.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like
Alrighty.
this is where you need to go to get back to where you need to be.
Right. Roger, Dodger.
I'm using my catchphrases now.
Huh?
So you're using my catchphrases now.
Well, alrighty.
No, you said Roger
I-
Dodger.
Oh. I've used that before. Maybe not in here, but I've used that before in my life.
I use it a lot. That's why I was like, damn.
I should just start using more of your catchphrases. Like,
Awesome
I'm
possum.
sorry, and I hate myself, and
Hey, I haven't used that one in a while.
I want to die.
That's
Again,
my
haven't-
catchphrase.
And Jesus Christ, Oni.
Well, see, you don't have the same context for that one.
God damn it, Derek.
What did I do?
Nothing.
What
Grace
did
will.
I do?
We'll explain later.
Oh, I see how it is.
I guess Grace will
Post-game,
just
Oh god.
you know what? Grace is gonna go find a Korag. I'm gonna roll perception.
Okay.
21.
As you're walking around the corridors of the manor, you hear the sound of like a thumping sound coming from like the center courtyard, like the training area. And so as you approach, you hear the thumping get louder and a little bit faster. And you see Korag just standing there, just flinging arrows into a target.
Getting used to your new bow, I see.
Like he'll stop and blink before like looking over at Grace. Like, I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh no, I was just commenting about. I don't remember how to do her voice. Commenting about you getting used to your new bow.
It's both getting used to it, but also still coming to terms with it.
I saw Princess and Puppy just walking around. Brandon and Matt was clocked out and walking around.
Baby,
How
baby.
You're muted. Mute yourself if you're going to be talking about stuff.
I already told her.
No, we're streaming. Like, I want you to like.
I warned her.
But how are you holding up, Korag? You doing okay?
No, then yes. Sister Grace, for you, did you grow up with your family, or were you an orphan?
No, I did not grow up with my family. My my mother died when I was born, and then my father drunk himself to death. Then my village tried to burn me, so no. I did grow up in an orphanage for a long time.
Mm.
Is it familial troubles that is? Is it familial things that is troubling you?
He's gonna nod. Like, you could say that before, like, showing her the bow. This bow apparently belonged to my father.
Is that so?
Apparently, my family was a part of the army that served Marcus's family.
Huh. Small world. And I'm guessing something happened to your father since you have his bow now.
He died on the battlefield that night with Marcus's father, helping as many as he could before succumbing to his injuries.
sad, but a noble way to go. I'm, sh- I'm sure you're feeling a good mix of sorrow and pride in your father.
Pride
And
in how good of a man he was, but up until about 5 years ago, I was content with never meeting my heritage, just simply going about my way. And then I find out who my father was, where my family was, and seeing the spirit trying to boldly state that I'm his son. I wanted to be in just pure denial, but always that small portion that was still wanting to find, wanting to find him, wanting to find my mother, came through.
hmm, she's just listening, letting you let it all out.
Hmm.
And what about your mother? Is she still around?
And I don't know. With the whole vision thing that Archibald showed us, I saw a majority of what everyone else saw before mine began to split to my father's point of view. His final thoughts being of his wife and of me. And I know with Tourmaline's book, I could get the answer that I need, but I don't know if I have the strength for it.
You, I mean, you never know until you try. You might not have the strength, but that's what your friends are there for, right? Help you through it. And I know that confronting and digging up your past can be a difficult thing, but your past doesn't dictate who you are now, or you shouldn't let it, even despite it how it is. But look, looking back at it and understanding your past can help give you more sense of yourself and closure, I guess you could say. You know, it'd be it's going to be one of those things that if you never look into it, you might end up regretting it later. But
But
ultimately, Korak, the choice is yours. You can still be the wandering rogue Korak that you are, keeper of innocent cleric boys. She's gonna give like it's like a joking blink smile, just
mhm,
teasing
mhm,
you.
mhm.
Or you can confront your past and see who you become.
But
Who
that's just the
knows?
thing, though. Is like, will I have the luxury to have the time to take care of that? Because right now we're getting wrapped up in this whole thing for Marcus finding out he's the true heir to the crown. My own situation with Maya, like it's all just too much at once.
Marcus has plenty on his side to help him through what he needs to. He might call upon you guys for yeah, at some point, but I think he would. Don't think he would be opposed to you finding out more about dealing with your personal thing. He has plenty. He's just going to gesture to this. He has plenty of people to help him out. Missing one or a handful of people probably won't be missed. As for Maya, I cannot really comment on that too well. Um, I have. I am not the type to get romantically involved, but just give it time. Things will work out in one way or the other. It's best not to rush that. Speaking of um, taking care of things, I have also come here to tell you that my journey with you guys is nearing an end, and I shall be heading back to Elion soon, probably within the next few days. It was
That's
fun
good.
journeying with you, and I expect you to make sure young Vin keeps up with his sword practice. I shall give you and Zog just some written down lessons that he could use for his sword training, drills and such that he can do in the mornings or whenever you have the time.
You see Korag nod at that, uh, looking at them. Well, despite the time being short, it's been a pleasure knowing you.
And it's been a pleasure knowing you. You are a. You might be rough around the edges, Korag, but you're a good man.
Mhm.
She's gonna like pat you on the shoulder and smile at you. Now, have you eaten breakfast?
I had coffee earlier.
Go eat. And make sure Vin eats as well, and that he's awake. I'm sure our
I'm
paths will cross again. Talk about more character-wise, Yuri. But I'm sure our
Interesting
paths will.
bins are coming in right now.
Yeah, I'm sure our paths will converge in the future at some. But until then, I hope you guys do well. Oh shit! Why is it smoking in my?
The oven.
What's up?
Is it your oven?
Yeah, there's a cookie sheet in the fucking oven that has some stuff on it that's burning.
Okay.
I just kind of left it in there. It's like grease and stuff, so
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
gonna
not.
try
Yeah,
and take
yeah,
that
I
out.
got you.
Oh shit! What do I want to do with this? I have nowhere to put. Anyways, do you guys have any plans for today?
Mhm.
What's up?
I was, me personally, I was just planning on just trying to get my thoughts together before moving over to discuss with Marcus if he has woken up today. If he hasn't, then probably we'll check on Finn, gather the others just to see about where their thoughts are on what happened last night.
Hmm.
Then do training or let the others just go about their day until we're called upon.
She just nods. Well, you guys still have me for a day or two, so I'll do what I can to help everybody out. By the way, where is our little green friend? I think I've been keeping an eye on him. I feel like he's going to be getting into trouble. But make sure you watch out for him too when I am gone.
I believe I plan to, the next time we encounter a dragon, if I'm able to salvage a few scales, get it made to a good strong leather for him to not be able to chew out of for a new leash.
Hmm. That would definitely be useful.
Yes, but knowing him, if he's not in his room resting, he's probably looking for a rat or some cockroaches to munch on, despite us trying to give him actual food.
She like nods her head. She like shakes her head and like kind of shivers a bit. I don't know how he eats those things.
Sister Grace will just see Korg also kind of let out like a fucking small shiver at the thought before walking over to the target to pull out the arrows to put it back in the quiver.
Speaking of, how many arrows are just in this fucking quiver that he fucking pincushioned that target with?
So I would probably say about 20, 25 arrows.
Fucking damn. That's a lot of fucking arrows for fucking. Yeah, he was really just fucking go at it, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I'll post in character assets on how the quiver and bow look like.
Gotcha.
Fancy.
Nice.
Yeah, like rather than having on his back, Korg fully was going like the archer motif of the quivers hanging off his hip. So he just quick draw.
Historically, a lot of archers actually did that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess after that, if Grace will go just walk around and see if she can find the others. I guess if Korak comes with her, he can. You know, if we want to switch to someone else.
Gibbles, what are you up to?
Uh-oh.
Nothing good.
Are you ever?
Listen, last time we were here, Zog was chucking Gibbles like a dog toy, except there was no dog to retrieve him. He just hit the fucking ground.
That was somewhere else, but yeah.
Oh. That's the last thing I remember.
I think he's saying
I
the last
imagine.
time we were here playing the game that's what was happening. But
Yeah, I remember.
I'm sure he probably got at least a minor concussion. Gibbles is
because you're a mistake. Sorry, I was talking about cousin. He was like, he was playing the game. He's like, I don't know, like why was I bored? I don't know. And I'm like, cause he's like, I said you were a mistake.
Hi, Sage.
Yeah, Gibbles is just like, what? I'm kidding.
Like, what did I do?
But I'm eating the vermin.
It's a little goblin.
Well, I think Gibbles probably would have scrounge up some breakfast, and then spend a solid 10 minutes of chewing on a nice chair leg somewhere.
More obsessed with chairs than Founding.
Yeah, surprising.
Christ.
Where are Tourmaline and Scaly?
Are you gonna want any dip tonight?
At our
Yes.
table,
Okay.
as
When you-
usual,
when you
just
don't
vibing,
take breaks.
I assume.
Okay.
Scaly,
Yeah.
we being summoned.
Oh.
There's a Chaos Monolith, there's the Chaos Lizard, and now there's the Chaos Goblin.
Gibbles is going to crawl up the back of Scaly's chair and seat himself on Scaly's shoulders. And he's gonna take his little claws and just do little delicate scritchies all over Scaly's head scales.
Hey, Gibbles. Gibbles. If you don't mind, he's gonna try to pick you up. That's where he sits. He's gonna point at Crusher.
You can use my shoulders if you wish.
Gibbles is going to immediately scamper on all fours up the back of Tourmaline's chair.
I was gonna
Crawl all the
say
way up the back.
since I'm holding him, what if I just fucking threw him at Tourmaline? Like catch with the Gibbles.
Something Zog and Founder would do.
My daughter is too close to me for me to act out the noises he would make if he was chucked right now.
Oh.
So he's gonna. Oh, she was asleep. He's gonna crawl up the back of Tourmaline's chair, sit down on her shoulders, and with his little claws go scritch, 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 scritch. Does Tourmaline have hair, or is it all just rocks?
Crystals that look like rock. Crystals that look like hair. So it just makes a nice little clinking noise.
So he's basically gonna sit there like one of those fucking ASMR bitches with the fucking long nails, just clacking them on the microphone.
Yeah. Fucking hell, somewhere.
Hey, Samar hates you too, buddy.
Good.
Did you manage to sleep well, Gibbles?
I got high.
So did I, but unfortunately it is not as nice as people say that it is.
Well, it depends, you know. I mean, you know, if you're snorting crushed up poisonous caterpillars, it's a little different. Doesn't leave you feeling so drained. Really bad nosebleed, though, I'll tell you that much.
Ah.
Crushed diamonds, I'm told. Very invigorating. I'm a little broke for that, though.
Unfortunately, I know someone named Diamond, and she is the person that I attest the most.
Ooh, can we shove a grenade up her ass?
I'll be back.
Do not. I was about to say, Scrumpy, your thing. Hopefully, she stays back on my home plate and never, for the life of me, manages to find any of you or me. Oh goodness, she knows how to play with my temper.
Is she evil? Does she need a murdering?
Murdering, no, but definitely a certain act of evil. That is, if you count being as annoying as a pestilence.
Oh, so like me.
No, I find you much more charming than she is. Oh, and
At
her
that,
laugh is
Gibbles?
so obnoxious.
As Tourmaline calls him charming, Gibbles is immediately going to start just softly mouthing at the crystals on her head, just
I would recommend not doing that.
Are they poisonous?
She shrugs. Just that if I get startled, sometimes they have a tendency to just shoot out in all directions. I would much rather not see you get skewered in the throat.
I'm certain Gibbles
Fair
has deep
point.
throated a thing or two in his lifetime.
What?
I'm certain Gibbles has deep throated a thing or two in his lifetime.
Listen. That ogre was very persuasive.
Okay, whoa.
Moving
I'm
on.
so
Can't
glad
see the
Derek
look on my
understood exactly
face.
what I was saying.
Moving on.
But I certainly hope you never meet that person in your life. Or in mine. Or particularly anyone from the plane of Earth. The ones on the plane of air are quite friendly, though.
What are you again?
I am a Genasi.
Ganassi.
Nod.
Kazune.
Head tilt.
And you made out of rocks.
In some shape or form, yes.
Does that mean... You said plane of air, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean those people are made out of air?
Not necessarily.
Oh. That means you can't huff them.
I do not think they would appreciate that very much. But the plane of
Gibbles.
water is definitely one of my favorites if I have something to travel in and not just sinking into those depths.
I feel like the plane of water wouldn't be very conducive to a rock person.
No, not particularly, but I enjoy it a lot more than I do with Frostfell. Ugh, one of the reasons I hate the cold.
Ooh. You want to see something cool?
Of course.
I'm just trying to see how long this lasts. Gibbles is going to create an Eldritch Cannon. And it can be small or tiny. I'm going to make it tiny. And it's going to look like a miniature Nutcracker version of Tourmaline. And I'm going to set it on the table.
Oh, how precious! Didn't you have one that looked like Korak?
Yeah, it shoots flames out to 15 feet. It's fucking awesome.
Ooh, that sounds very good.
Yeah, best not trigger it in here, though.
I have a spell that could be quite fun as well.
Ooh, what's that?
My beloved, art thou here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Nathir's Mischief.
God damn it.
Would you like me to read what it does beforehand?
Just let me read it.
Okay. I roll a d4 and something wacky happens.
Okay, then just do it, I guess. I don't get a chance to read it.
Well, you can read it. I'm just giving you a little summary.
Okay, well, let me read it. I'm trying to make sure you're not gonna, because you're in the middle of the dining area right now. And you got people around you. I don't want to screw with everyone else. But, hey, you want to play it, go for it.
Okay.
I can't even find the fucking spell.
It's
Alright, I'm back.
second level, right below hold person in my little thing.
Okay.
Whoa, okay, what's going on?
She's wanting to cast Nathir's Mischief.
Oh.
And it does what?
Derek's reading it.
You fill a 20-foot cube you can see with and arranged with Fey and Draconic magic. Roll the mischievous surge table and determine the magical effect produced, and roll again at the start of each turn until the spell ends. You move the cube up to 10 feet before you roll. Okay. You can fill the air with the smell of apple pie. Each creature... Okay, so charm. Blinding... Giggling fit, so basically, I forget what that spell is, but yeah.
Natasha's hideous laughter?
That's it. Unless this... Difficult terrain, okay.
So, beforehand, just to make sure I don't cause that bad of a mess, I believe we should go outside for this.
Gibbles is gonna grab his little cannon, and he's just gonna stay mounted on Tourmaline's shoulders. You know, whenever I do this with Korag, he calls me a shoulder-mounted assault Gibbles.
Oh.
I've never once called you that.
Shoulder-mounted assault. Wait. A smag.
I think it's a British slur
Snag
or
is
something.
insane.
So, Scaly, would you like to join us?
Fuck it.
Torvald's
That's me,
gonna
not
take
Scaly,
him
by the way.
outside. Huh?
I said that was me, not Scaly, by the way.
Bet. So, I'm gonna take him outside, cast a spell. Please don't be anything too terrible. Oh! The bouquet one. Just to clarify, it is outside.
Okay, so...
So what?
Okay, so basically within a 20-foot cube, are you casting it on him, or are you just casting it in an area nearby?
I'm casting it on us. So that...
Okay, so you all are just blinded now. You're blinded by the overwhelming amount of flower petals in the air right now, in a 20-foot cube around you. You guys cannot see in front of your face.
Gibbles is gonna go absolutely buttfuck and try to bite at all the petals that pass by his face.
He's gonna what?
Hold on 1 second. What's good to mix with orange juice? Vodka. Do we only have the whip stuff? No, there's Smirnoff.
I think Derek just read it.
No, I'm talking to someone else right now. Alright,
Oh, that's fine.
okay, Gibbles, roll me, unarmed at disadvantage.
Babe,
What?
it's not petals.
Okay, my bad. Let me reread what this says. A bouquet of flowers appear all around you, and each creature in the cube must succeed a dexterity saving throw. My bad. I didn't do that. I just
Or
kind
be blinded by the flowers spraying in their face. You know the clown thing? Essentially
Okay.
that.
my bad. I'm...
Baby, it's fine.
First, let me roll back again. Before I fucking do this. Gibbles, Scaly, Tourmaline. Roll dexterity saving throws, please.
A natural 1 for a 2? That's great.
Okay.
I got a 16.
21.
Save. Never mind, Gibbles. What'd you get, Scaly?
21.
Okay, you're saved too. The only one blinded is Tourmaline.
she's just laughing and wiping at her face. She's just having a great time.
Gibbles is clinging to Tourmaline, but like lashing out, trying to bite at the petals at the flowers.
There's no petals, dude. You got sprayed in the. Everyone was about to get sprayed in the face with water. I misread the spell, so.
Okay.
So like think like the clown trick where they have the flower and like, hey, smell the flower, and then they spray in the face like that.
Oh, just like a quick little. It's not like a persistent.
It's supposed to be like for one turn.
Gotcha.
So it's
okay.
like it's
All
like
right.
the shock of getting sprayed in the face. Like, I got it. I can't see. You know, for like 6 seconds, you can't see. That's how fast the rounds go, or each turn is supposed to go, anyways.
Not sure how Gibbles would respond to that. He would probably.
You
respond
dodged
like
it, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm just imagining him just. You know how sometimes dogs try to drink things out of a hose, that they just try eating the water? That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, he's just chomping at it, but mainly what happened was all three. You're standing there, you got Gibbles on your shoulder, and then you also got Scaly. Both of them hid behind you, and you got sprayed in the face because you rolled a natural 1.
Yeah.
Okay. There, that's how it's explained.
Okay.
Good dude.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a mild headache coming back. It's all
Gibbles is gonna try to help Tourmaline wipe her face off, considering he's right there.
One of my favorite spells.
Babe, did you make sure to check off your spell list for that too? When you cast the spell, did you make sure to take up a slot? Okay, just making sure.
Usually, press the cast button automatically.
Yeah. I'm just making sure it was filled is all, just in case something does happen today.
Nervous sweating.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Sodom is bothering my mom.
I'm gonna put my daughter to bed, so I'll be right back as well.
Okay, and we can just cut to someone else real quick. Zog, what are you doing?
Zog would have sat down, just had a quick meal, then he would have pulled out his well, I say little, but his book, and he's just been reading it.
Okay. Is this like a skill book or something?
Remember that manual I was talking to you about? You probably, he got it from the Giants, Derek.
Yeah, okay. Alright, fine. Yuri, Finn. He's asleep, isn't he?
No.
I'm not.
Okay. What are you doing, buddy?
Okay. Then gets started with the morning, heads out, and goes to meet the others for breakfast or lunch or lunch.
Let's say lunch.
Lunch. And let's see. One's morning or afternoon.
I'll say you come across, I don't know, maybe Sister Grace or, you know, Korg went to go eat after talking to Sister Grace, so you run into him.
Mm-hmm.
Korg, good morning.
How you doing, Finn?
A bit tired. Better. How are you?
I've been better. Same boat as you. Korg is shooting him like a small smile. But he would also see that Korg does have tired eyes.
We match. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
No, you're fine. Have some breakfast and join me.
Alright. So I guess I head down to get some breakfast then.
Some eggs, bacon, sausage, ham. Bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes.
Morning, everyone. Whoever is down there, I guess.
Buddy, it's still just Korag. Everyone else is off doing something right now. I forgot where Sister Grace went, but I haven't even brought Justice back in. Sister Grace, where were you going? Did you go with Korag, or did you go off to do something else? I'm sorry.
I'll say she wandered off last kind of like goodwill stuff around town
Okay.
to healing sick people, or give money to homeless people, help that kind of clerics.
General good doer,
Yeah.
doer stuff. Yeah. Also,
She's getting done what she can before she.
Okay. I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say your mic keeps cutting out on my side. I don't know if it's me or if it's.
I had to turn up my voice detection because Sage is playing a video game and he's being loud.
Ah.
So I had to turn the input sensitivity super high so you could hear me but not him.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
Since we're streaming.
Yeah, I get you. So, yeah, Vin. Sorry, go back to it. Just you and Korag.
I guess everyone else is doing their own thing.
I'd say I'd probably be at the table after eating. I just wouldn't really move that much.
Okay. Then, but Zog is also there.
He's getting his second breakfast.
Yep.
His breakfast after his workout.
Today might be just a. It might just be a lazy day for most of everyone, huh?
I mean, we're all up pretty late last night trying to get back here after the events of the whole vision thing.
Right. So, how are you, Korag? Are you alright?
I honestly don't know, Finn. As I told Sister Grace earlier when she found me outside in the training area, I ended up finding out some pretty big news last night.
I'm betting it wasn't really good news.
In a way, you could say it was good news, but also bad news. He's gonna gesture to his new equipment that he has. Turns out this stuff belonged to my father.
Oh. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I found his resting place and gave him a proper burial. Buried him at like 7, 8 feet under, so that if any would-be grave robber shows up, they'll stop at 6 feet thinking, oh, what the hell? There's nothing here. He was a bitch to climb out of there, though. No doubt you, Zog, you just jump like it was nothing.
Rubber break.
Well, I'm glad you were able to do something good. But if you ever feeling down, I can. Well, if I try to lend a shoulder, I'm pretty sure that I might get crushed. But I'm here if you need someone.
And I appreciate that, man. Like, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts, because on one hand, turns out my family served under Marcus's family, where my father was like one of the Ranger generals. Funny enough, he went by the Fox, similar to
Oh,
nickname that I had growing up with my guild. That explains why Archibald looked at me like I was familiar to him, because he knew my father.
that is information.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Well, if it's any consolation, I think you are definitely not like your father. Er, in a good way, of course.
Korag is giving him like a playful smirk. Like, he understands what Finn is trying to do. But Finn, my father, died fighting for Marcus's father and protecting people. He died a hero.
Oh,
His final
oh,
thoughts were of, his final thoughts were of me and my mother.
and then you are definitely like your father. Just not the something. Um, uh,
Reporting back.
I'm sorry, Korag. I'm trying to help.
No, I know. No, you're definitely raising my spirits by trying, and I appreciate that. It's just, for the longest time, Finn, I was content with never finding out who my parents were. Now I know who one of them are. And while I had the chance to talk with them, they also gave me some final parting words that
It's hot. Be careful.
while I can continue the path that I'm on, and I could possibly go avenge him and destroy the people that took him away from me and Marcus's father away from him, he also wants me to just live a good life, find a woman and love them, raise my own family. Not to mention the case of, do I choose to be honor bound to Marcus and continue where my father left off, or because this entire time I've been with all of you, who's looking to Vin and Zog, I've just been mostly just trying to kill time until I get word back from my guild master that I could go home.
Well, if that time comes, would you? Would you just abandon us like that?
Abandon. I mean,
Always blunt and to the point, Zog.
Yeah, that's why you keep me around.
Yes, that's why I keep you around.
I think what Zog is trying to say is, if you were given the opportunity, would you take it?
Sure.
I know what Zog meant then. Before last night's events, I would have, because as I care for all of you dearly, my guild is my family for what I've had for the past 10 years. Listen, ever since I was 8 years old. The Guildmaster is a surrogate father to me. I only left because I left to protect them so they weren't caught in my situation, which is the reason why I was telling Marcus last time why I can't go back home.
I see. Well, that kind of family, that kind of life, I can understand your devotion to it. So, I wouldn't say you're being selfish or being rude to us because they're your family.
If I had it my
I
way,
can
then I would bring you with me. But I know you're. If I had it my way, then I would bring you and Zog with me, and whoever else would like to come and join us. But I have a feeling that, well, maybe not Zog. You probably wouldn't care as long as you get some good fights in you. But I feel like your morals would definitely be questioned and working further with a thieves guild, because at least what we're doing here, Marcus is trying to go legit and be useful for the government, at least until we found out his heritage.
I don't think I'd make a proper thief. And I appreciate that. The sentiment, at least. Although I'm not sure if would be a more better thief than I. Maybe he would.
Hey,
I
I
mean,
can be quiet when I want to.
Zog is a master of heavy stealth, where there are no witnesses to see him.
Exactly.
It's like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. He just comes up out of nowhere.
Jesus,
And then
dude.
you manage to get away, or you're dead.
That's so fucking
What were you gonna
accurate. I was just gonna say that's fucking accurate.
Zog definitely has like fucking Drax level stealth, where like he just just stands still to where no one notices him.
Pretty much.
I mean, hell, no one knew I was even here until I said something. I'm kidding. I mean, I have a +4 to stealth. So.
It's like that scene in The Office where Dwight's standing there and Angela comes up behind him. He goes, "Ah, put a bell on you or something."
But Finn, like, as much as the old me would want to go back almost immediately, like if there was a chance before me, I'd probably take it now. But I'm far too tied into what's going on right now. Going back now, if given the chance on rejoining them, will be just me just trying to run away from all of this. Not to mention, I still need to figure out where me and Maya are standing. Because, as blunt as you were, Zog, on saying that I just abandon you all, that means I'm also abandoning Maya. Which that I can't do, especially after what happened.
Yeah, you need a cleric for that one.
Huh. Well, I'm not really an expert on most of this stuff. I'm still a bit green, I believe that's the term for it. But I want to continue to be by your side, Korag, and I want to help you for as long as I can. For as long as you allow me to. And whatever choices you make, and whatever path you take, I'll help you out as much as I can. I'm not really good at this whole pep talk, apparently, but I hope I can do my best to help you. Oh, and the others, of course, as well. I'm sure if you ask them, they'd want to help you too. If they want to. I'm not trying to make everyone else do it because I want to.
I appreciate that, Finn. I sincerely do.
So, let's just focus on, well, eating breakfast first, I think, to start our morning, afternoon, day. Then we can just take more steps from there. Right?
I mean, you definitely need to keep up your training with Zog to boost up your strength and get used to fighting with that sword.
I was hoping you'd forget about that.
No, dear boy.
Pain.
Grace.
Look up, Scrumpy.
Talking about.
Okay.
Anyone else would like to take the reins? Or do you just continue on?
I mean, the only person we haven't really done is Twyla, right?
Yeah, Twilight.
Yeah.
So, Justice.
TJ.
Yeah.
What's
Is there
up?
anything you want to do with Justice?
Yeah.
Justin probably would have woke up early, had like a quick breakfast, and went to train and meditate. He's probably out meditating somewhere.
Cool.
By the way, Twilight.
It's not
Well,
just cut off, or
No, he says messenger. Yeah. Yeah, well, you guys enjoy your breakfast and then training. He's gonna look at Zog. Don't let him throw up. I'm gonna go and check. I'm gonna go check on to see if Marcus is awake and maybe talk to the others to see if they have a temporary game plan if he ends up being unconscious for a little bit longer than expected.
Well, good luck with that.
Alright, so, Tugget, Correct.
Yes, sir.
You, make your way on over to where, Marcus is normally, laid up in. And you see that there's, two guards outside his door. Recognizing you, they kind of stand by and let you go in. And you see that, he's still resting. You see that there's like a half-gone picture of water, and your distant relative is also sitting in there.
No, my uncle.
Yeah. Make it easier. He's like your uncle.
Yeah. Like when Ori locks eyes with him, is like give him a fucking nod and greeting, like, ah, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Rest well as you could.
As much as I could, yes.
That's good.
What did the healers or Archibald say on Marcus?
It's probably something to do with the process we put him through. Just, sort of a shock to the system. He wakes up every now and then to drink some water. I've been filling his cup every now and then, but he goes right back to sleep.
He probably won't be, fully alright until another day or two?
Seems like that. So, how are you doing?
I'm processing information. I shared it with a few of my friends on what I discovered. The boy was trying to, at first, trying to comfort me that I'm not like my father since he abandoned me, only for me to clarify that he died fighting with honor and like a hero. Having to immediately then backpedal and change to how I am like my father, that I am a good man.
Your boy.
Yes, he's a squirrely one. But, yeah, I could tell you were processing it. While I was up here, I looked down into the courtyard and saw you out there practicing with the bow.
Yeah, it's definitely got a stronger draw
But it
than
shoots
my
truer than any bow you've ever used.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I've just been sitting there for the past 20 or so years, so I probably would go to check with a blacksmith to make sure that's fully all right.
Well,
It's working fine. I would obviously need to do some maintenance.
With a little tender love and care, it'll come back to its normal state.
Well, I know you knew my father and said that you two were close to a degree. By any chance, did you know my mother?
I met her a few times. The few times he brought her down from his little lodge up in the woods. She was a lovely woman. But often he would leave her back at their little conclave. They lived near the Greenback Mountains. So it was a bit of a travel for him to go home every now and then. He'd come here, stay for a few months to oversee everything and make sure things were running smoothly, and then he'd go home for a month or two and then come back and forth.
She must have been one hell of a strong woman to be dealing with that.
Well, it was a small family that you lived with, or they lived with. It was a village about 60 people large. Mostly wood elves and a few humans. But the structures are gone now. destroyed when there was the retaliatory attacks from the south.
Mm-hmm.
And I fear your mother might have been lost during that time.
Only time will tell when I get my answer on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's my mind is in a storm to see if I should continue the family lineage and serve under Marcus, to at least watch his back again. I just found it funny that here we are, two brothers of the coin, like starting thieves, and then more was revealed of us.
The gods have a funny way of putting things back in order. If you wish to continue serving under him, as your father did, I'm pretty sure he would welcome it. But you are your own person. You have your own goals and ambitions. Maybe at least see this through to where you correct the wrongs of the past and see how you feel after. But I'm pretty sure, and I'm only speaking as an advisor here, that Marcus will welcome you anytime.
I definitely want to help him achieve his goal, that, or his newfound goal that he has. But for a permanent stay, time will tell on that, since I have my own duty to my group.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably come back again tomorrow just to see if he's fully awake or not. Do you want anything for yourself that I could get you?
I've sent the guards out to go and get me anything I needed. I appreciate it, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you said that you've been here the entire time, like, we started looking to see if there's any food for you.
No, they brought me a plate a while ago. I just finished, and they took it away.
Ah, good. Don't stay up too late watching over him. You need your own rest.
I will.
Or we'll wave him goodbye and then walk out the room.
Mm-hmm.
Debating if go talk to Maya.
Okay.
As soon as he steps out of the room and walks down the hall, he's gonna pull out a fucking coin.
Alright.
Alright. Heads, we talk to her. Tails, we go check to see if Zog ended up overworking Finn in the past 10 minutes. Cuts to Finn just.
It was 3 push-ups.
That's a 1.
Let's do 2 out of 3.
Dead.
Okay. It landed on heads for him. He like, go talk to Maya. And he's like, 2 out of 3. Heads
Head.
again. Fuck.
Yep.
You walk in and she's sleeping with Chuck.
Oh, too bad, Korak. You could have seen Ben finally achieve one
What the
pull-up.
fuck?
What's up, Derek?
Sorry, scrolling on Facebook, I saw something. Apparently, General Grievous had a higher metachlorian count than Plo Koon.
That
He
bullshit.
didn't have any midichlorians. That's why like they tried injecting him with them whenever they made him into a robot. That's probably why he has a higher count. He just has a bunch of from his surgery, but he can't use them at all.
He has like 900 points more than Plo Koon.
That's mad funny.
That's
like,
bullshit.
I looked at it, I was like, what the fuck is this? And it says Kit
Ain't no
Fisto
fucking
has
way.
more than Plo Koon.
Is this new lore or old lore?
I don't know. It's just something I saw on fucking Facebook.
Oh, Facebook.
Never doom scroll on Facebook.
It's where the white women go flee when they get divorced.
Does anyone else want to do anything?
No. Fine,
Please
let's
go
move on
do
to
something.
the-
I want to go talk to Maya, please.
I have nothing I could do with Grace at the moment.
I'm
So
fucking around. I'm fucking around.
Go and talk to your
it's
girl.
honestly up to you
Now
can do
that-
that, or Derek can move on the plot.
Yeah.
Either way.
I can do that. I mean, we can just be like, hey, you went and talked to her. Just give me a few.
That's not really what I was saying. I'm just saying, like, like, whatever. If nobody has anything else to do, then Derek can, like, move us along.
Yeah, I know. I was
Try to-
after that talk with his uncle. I was like, all right, time to move the plot along. And then you're like, oh, well, I should probably go talk to her. I was like, oh, okay, we can do that too real quick.
No, we can if you want. Like,
No, you already rolled. You already fucking flipped the coin, motherfucker.
I'm trying to remember. Did she also do the vision thing or no?
I don't think she did.
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah.
Here, actually, you know what? I'll flip a coin myself. Heads, we do it. Tails, we move on. It's tails. You're lucky.
Say she's just out and about.
Either she's out and about or she's still resting from the fucking long ass trip that it was.
Told you to fuck off.
Gibbles could find Maya.
No.
Derek, can Gibbles find Maya?
She's not missing. She's in her room sleeping.
Oh. Well, far be it for me to wake somebody up in the middle of a nap.
Yeah, when Cora got to the room, he
Wait.
put like he knocked the most lightest knocks that no one would fucking hear it.
Yeah, as to not upset or disturb her in any fashion.
Mm-hmm. So we're like, when he didn't get a response back, he's like, "Okay, I tried."
I tried.
Turns out she's one of those people that even the most minute sound that disturbs the quiet while she's sleeping wakes her the fuck up.
And she like fucking flings the door open. What?
Princess
It's
and
like-
P.
It's like that person that like can sleep through like a fucking car crash outside their house,
Mhm.
but then as soon as like you fucking like turn on an Xbox or something, they're like, "Bitch, I'm trying to fucking sleep."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not that I don't want to talk to her. I just don't want to have. Mostly, I'm just taking over most of the session.
Alright. We'll move on. We'll jump ahead about 2 days. And we'll say that it's morning time. Everyone who's had any conditions, go ahead and get rid of it. Long rests, everything. In those 2 days, Vin, you've been training a lot more, a lot harder. And you've been training before and all that. Like, you have been putting in the time and effort. I will figure out how to do that later, but we'll talk about what you got. As for everyone else, as you guys are like probably meeting up for breakfast down in the hall, a runner comes by and he goes, "Hey, Marcus is waking up."
Oh, thank goodness.
He, is he asking for us, or are you just telling us?
I'm just told to inform you guys that he was waking up. He hasn't been asking for anybody, but he's just about to wake up.
Yeah, Corey's getting up and going up to go check on him.
Okay.
Might as well.
Grace is gonna stay put. You know what? Yeah, she knows not to overwhelm people, so she's just gonna stay put with the rest.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep people entertained.
Gotcha. Yeah, that would be great.
I gave him a log or a club or something, and like when I feel less shoes, I start waving around a little bit just to spark up his attention.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Pretty much.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Look at
Babe.
this, it's a giant chairlift.
Right? Babe.
Yes?
If Gibbles was in there, I'm just imagining the scene from Sopranos where Paulie goes in there while Tony's all hooked up to the machines. He starts talking to him, and his blood pressure just starts skyrocketing. Almost sends him into cardiac arrest.
Yeah. You'll ever piss someone off so much that they wake up from a coma? I know I'm gonna do that with you, babe. I just have to mispronounce a lot of Warcraft names, and you are gonna wake up in an instant.
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Like Doom Hamar?
It's funny. No. It's all fine. It's all good. Alright. Carry on. Who's all going to see, Marcus?
Sure. Scaly will go.
Oh, okay.
Out of courtesy.
Okay, Scaly, Korag, and Tourmaline. Alright,
I'll
cool.
go.
Okay, and Vin.
Poor man, he just woke up about to have all these people in his room.
The only one staying behind is Sister Grace, sipping her tea, like, they're gonna kill that poor boy.
Isn't it wonderful?
Mm-hmm.
She's been around enough people waking up from comas to know better.
Yeah. So anyways, your lot go upstairs to see how he's doing. You come across Maya and William there. Marcus is stirring from his bed, and you kind of when you walk in, you see he's kind of sitting upright and chugging a glass of water.
The only been is saying chug, 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 chug.
Sorry to worry you all. How long was I out?
About 40 days.
He spits up half the water he was about to swallow.
Would I need to roll to not start giggling? If anything.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save? Okay.
I mean,
Would any of the NPCs chastise Korag? Like, don't fucking mess with him like that.
Maya looks at you sternly. It's only been 3 days. What'd you roll, babe? A 12? You chuckle. Audibly chuckle. You go,
She's just in the back of the group, just a hand on her mouth, just trying not to.
Yeah, but you full on go, huh? Oh.
Just.
Yeah, exactly. Carrying on. He relaxes and catches his breath for a second. 3 days is a lot better than 40.
How are you feeling?
Surprisingly tired.
Probably stiff.
Yeah. And hungry, for sure.
Well, we all got breakfast. Would you like me to go get you something?
No. Give me a few minutes to wake up and process some things, and then we'll go from there.
Nod.
It's good that you guys all got us back here. Sorry I wasn't of any use to you all for a while.
Well, what matters is that you seem to be healthy.
Mm.
A little roughed up, but alive. What's his reaction to seeing again Ozzy, even though, he's probably seen me around before?
He's seen you around, so at this point it doesn't really phase him. He's still like rock person. Okay. Weird.
That spawned the pickup line, but I'm not gonna say it.
Anywho. God damn it, I can't think now. Whole brain's been thrown off fucking track.
Unlike that train that passed off.
Here's a long black train coming down the line.
Tourmaline asked him for breakfast, and he like. No.
I know. I'm trying to think of what I was wanting to do next. I just can't remember. Little side stuff. All right. I've got a couple of things I want to work out before I fully commit to these things. But let me get up and feel like a normal person. We'll meet later on in the day, and we'll discuss what's going on. Does that sound fair?
Yeah. You and me definitely got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we do. Anywho, we'll reconvene later. Let me get to feeling clean first, and then I'll feel better about eating. I'll see you guys later. You guys leave, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Formaline's gonna leave and go run.
Okay.
She's just gonna whisper, "He's cute."
I don't know.
He's already taken.
Unfortunately. Hey, I'm just commenting. Willing to bet he's not as cute as you, though.
Babe.
I haven't flirted with you all day, alright?
I know, I've been working, and then I took a nap.
Nah. Cutie pie.
Love you. Anyway, moving on.
Love you too.
Do you guys want to just kind of cut to the point where we have that discussion, or do you guys want to do any roleplay?
Go ahead and. I'm fine with cutting to it, but that's up to everybody else.
Grumpy, did you want to do that thing now or later?
What thing?
Your departure. Because it's been like 2 days.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to do it now. We can do it later if you want to, or.
We could do it now. I just won't have a character to play for the rest of the session. It's fine. But...
Again, we can put that later. It's fine. I figured since you're not gonna, that character's not gonna be here. I apologize. I just figured that out.
No. Yeah, I can go ahead and do that. Yeah.
Yeah, just because like, it feels more thematically like. Why let her sit in on this thing that she's not going to be a part of, anyways.
Yeah.
It would more or less give her more reason to want to stay, but she knows she's needed elsewhere.
Right. Okay,
Sorry.
so does everyone come back to the table once he says he needs time to do stuff, or what's everyone do?
That's what I assumed. Because y'all were waiting on
Well,
breakfast.
Yeah, yeah. I'll
Okay.
return back so we can catch up the others on what happened.
Everybody. I'm afraid my time among you guys have come to an end. The goddess calls me elsewhere, and so I am departing today.
Sister?
now?
Well, not now, but later today, yes. I have taught you what I could then, and during my prayers, the goddess called me back to who left?
Scaly.
Shark. Has called me back to Elion, right there.
Yep.
It's calling me back to Elion. So my time being your teacher is, for now, at an end. But our paths will cross again at some point. I'm sure. I've had fun getting to know each and every one of you. And I hope you guys stay safe. Now then, just because I'm gone doesn't mean you can slack off in your training. Alright? Make sure you practice those drills I showed you as much as you can. Soon enough, you'll be a great swordsman.
I'll try, sister.
She's just gonna reach out and just kind of like ruffle your hair and pat you on the head.
Finn immediately just pulls her into a hug.
Aww.
She'll just hug you, just kind of like softly kind of like rub your upper back a little bit. I'll miss you too, Vin. You're a smart boy, and you're brave. I'm sure you'll do great things. Just remember our goddess's teachings, alright?
I will.
She'll kind of like not like in like a mean way, but she'll like gently kind of pull him off of him, straighten out his robes and everything like that. Make sure he's all tidy. And then she'll turn to the rest. To the rest of you, hope to see you again soon. She'll go up and either like give like a nice little like bow or like a handshake or whatever to whatever feels appropriate for each character. So she'll like she'll shake Zog's hand. She'll just give Gibbles a head pat. It's like a kind of like
Gibbles is gonna latch onto her leg and hug and squeeze.
Oh, yep.
Who's gonna give me bones under the dinner table?
Sister, if you
Do
could,
I bring nothing to you anymore?
I give you more leftovers.
Babe, wait.
You know that's true.
What were you gonna say, Oni?
Oh, that's fine. Let the moment happen.
Sister Grace,
Yes, Gibbles.
can I nibble your leg once before you leave?
No.
What?
Okay. Gibbles is gonna walk over to Zog, all dejected, and hold his arms up for uppies.
I'm just simply going to palm his chest and put him on my shoulder
just
like a
grab
fucking
him.
basketball.
Grace is just gonna smile to herself and shake her head.
And yes, Miss Tourmaline wanted to say something to me.
Yes, just wait here for a moment. She's just gonna sprint out the door to see if she can find a stone, a rock. I'll be back with a present. Gone.
But you okay?
This will be very quick, I promise.
Roll investigation.
Where? Come on. Please. 15.
You found like 3 rocks.
Yay. I am going to use the one of suitable size. She's going to cast Stone Shape. This doesn't really take any time. And essentially, I can turn this rock into any shape I like.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to turn it into a teapot. And then just sprint back to the Sister Grace holding it.
Oh. This is lovely, Thomas. Thank you.
She's gonna pull her
put it
into
to
a
good
hug.
use.
She'll hug you back.
I'll miss you, sister. Pull away.
Gotta just pat Scaly in the back.
You do well too, okay? Scaly? Remember to listen to your patron.
Yeah. Me and them were just talking last night about that. Or not last
I'm
night,
sure
even
you'll
2 days ago. My fault.
It's all good, dude.
I'm sure you'll find somebody to fill in my place, in my absence. So, sure you'll buy.
I don't-
Sure you guys will be fine.
What were you saying, Scorpion?
I already said what I was going to.
He said
You
he's
guys
sure
not
it's because you have your mic capture so high, it kind of cuts out like the last bit of every word you're trying to say. I was just gonna
Yeah, but
explain
I
it to him that you were. I'll let you say it.
All right. I was saying, like, I'm sure you guys will find somebody to fill in the spot I'm going to be leaving in no time, and that you guys will be just fine.
I don't want your spot to be filled in.
Yeah, I guess I would just want to bring Falnir back then.
You get what he means.
You know, I got you.
She'll just take one look at you guys, smile, and kind of just do her last kind of bow or whatever to you guys, and then she'll grab her things and head out.
Relax.
She'll I raise my arm in a wave like you guys can see me.
Mm-hmm.
Like she fucking waves before heading out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Scaly? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
You go first, Doc. You go first.
Go on, Oni.
No. You started first. Go ahead.
Raiden. Alrighty, go on, guys. Bro's just not answering me. Go on.
Who are you trying to talk to? You haven't been
Yuri.
talking this whole time.
Vin.
Oh,
I
okay.
said Vin.
Sorry.
Buddy, you were saying it in a low tone. He probably couldn't hear you. That's all.
Sorry, what we...
It is time.
Okay.
Are you prepared?
as prepared as I'll ever be, which is usually never.
So I'll get him with the stand for my arrival worm.
Good, because your consent wasn't really a factor anyway. I'm going to grab him in and I'm going to take him back outside.
Don't kill him, Zog.
He can revive himself.
You can't do that
I
if
don't
he's
think
unconscious.
Korag, anyone? Please.
Who I'll go with. I want to abuse Vin too.
No.
Hey, Derek, that's how you spell Falhorn, right?
Did you
The
send
bard
it?
character.
Yeah.
No, look at the name of the bard, of the bot. I mean.
Oh, my bad.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah, I originally changed the name to the bard, but I'm like, ooh, I could just name it Falhorn.
Yeah. He's constantly with you guys in spirit. I don't think you've ever met Falhorn.
No, I don't think Oni has.
No,
There we go,
no.
Oni. That's who you should. That's who fucking Tourmaline should fucking try to rizz up.
He's married to Solonine.
I think the fuck not. That man is taken.
That's right. I forgot what it was. I don't know why I'm like married to someone. My bad.
It's all good. It's funny as
Babe.
fuck, though. Yeah, babe.
Babe, make a mini you so I can romance.
Oh my god. I'm not. We'll see.
I just.
See.
Ooh, she could romance that fucking one guard.
No.
No, I think Damon. I think Damon's already married.
Damon already had. Damien has like 5 kids.
Goodness.
Doesn't mean
Not
he's
enough.
married though.
He is also married.
Oh,
Look,
Because
Bros
there's a
allowed to have
goalie
multiple
doesn't mean you
wives.
can't score.
We're not doing that.
Howard.
Listen,
Cora,
I may
get
be
it,
a
you
lot
can
of
do-
things. Listen, I may be many things, but I'm not a home wrecker.
Matisha. She tried saying Matisha as quick as possible.
I know.
It sounded like she said Minty for a second. I'm like, what did Minty do?
It sounded like she said Minty.
Minty's a home wrecker.
It's not Matisha's fault that they were unloyal and wanted the twink more than they wanted the.
Listen.
Just
I already avenged Matisha, so it's fine.
You didn't get the kill. I got the kill.
Oh, no. I don't mean it like
Babe,
that.
stop.
I mean in person,
Stop.
that's all I'll say.
Stop.
Aw, I'm making God blush. That's so cute. That means advantage.
punished
I'm joking.
Derek.
No. Anyway. Tourmaline's gonna look over at Scaly if no one else wishes to go.
Yeah. Well, what's up?
She's gonna pull Scaly into like a very good hug.
And you will hug her back.
I'm tempted to do something, but I don't think it would be thematically correct.
No.
Just
What is she
kind of like
tempted to do?
pick Scaly up and give him a tighter hug, but nah, I don't want to accidentally snap his spine in half, and considering the moment, I don't think that would be great.
This guy's not that weak. God damn.
I think it'd be the other way around. What class is her?
I'm a sorcerer, but I try
I think it's
not
the
to
other way
make-
around.
Watch your strength, watch your strength.
I'm a fighter.
What is your strength?
Hold on. Tourmaline has a +2 to strength, while Scaly has a +4 to his strength.
Damn it.
Tony, he's also a part fighter, so yes, he's gonna be stronger than you.
You know what? It's
Physically.
a hug contest.
No, it's not what that means.
No.
That sounds bad though.
Alright.
Anywho.
Alright, guys ready to move on to the meeting?
Yep.
Okay. So, y'all. Fuck. Sorry. Thinking, processing.
Gather your thoughts, bud.
I'll say it's probably like, say about 2 o'clock in the afternoon when you guys get the call to come over to the meeting room. As you guys arrive and all take your seats, Marcus, William, and Maya walk in along with Korag's uncle. Marcus says before you guys, thank you guys for joining me today. Sorry I was out of commission for a little bit.
It's not at all.
After giving it some time to think over and process almost fully, I think I'm gonna follow through on what I am. I'm going to take back my father's throne and try and do right in this country. But I need help, and I am not used to the ways of ruling or raising an army. So I will make an attempt to divide and conquer. I will remain here with William. He and Archibald here will help me understand the ways of warfare and leadership through the community and becoming a ruler in my own right. Meanwhile, I'm gonna send Maya with you all, and Justice will also be joining you all. You are all going to head south, and you are going to carry out a number of missions, not limited to what I just say, but as you see fit, on inflicting damage, or at least disrupting and softening up the southern forces for an invasion. I don't want to slaughter everything in sight, so the more you guys, soften them up, distract them, and destroy fortifications or stuff like that, the easier time. Infrastructure, thank you. If you sabotage that, it would make it an easier time to come down, make my claim, and take back what's rightfully mine.
Little bows, the first order.
Hello, kitty. So
this is a perfect time for Downer to go.
Exactly. Within the next 3 days or so, I figured you all would be rested up and have enough time to gather supplies for your journey back. I would recommend on stopping back at Port August. I believe. Oh shit! What is his name? Fuck! I don't have my names on Lucas. Thank you. I believe Lucas should be back and in power there. So when you arrive, just help him prepare that as our base of operations. I'll draft a letter for certain instructions for him and what he needs to prepare.
He's back from his trip?
He should be. The waters are starting to calm.
Did we get to see him again?
Yeah. So he should be back from his trip. But I will draft a letter for him with special instructions. I will entrust that with you all to carry for me. And from there, you lot can do as you see fit as how you want to approach softening and sabotaging. Uh, is there any other points of order anybody wants to bring up?
The areas that we're focusing on, just for clarification for me, is it the where I'm from, one of them, or no?
That might come into play a little after I get there. It's going to take them time to marshal their forces and move out. So, whilst we soften the main force, the main body, up in Bastoli, they're going to have their guard laxed, if not maybe on a little more high alert. But as I've understood from some of what has gotten back to me, there's a bit of an not rivalry, but a bit of discontent between the two rulers there. So he might not be as early on, not as eager to commit his forces to something that he does not see as his problem. So, whilst we soften and weaken Bastoli's power and areas controlled by it, we'll let them be. Only once I start to move south will I send you down there to start handling the problems there. That way, in the middle of their marshalling, or even before that, you can go ahead and start sabotaging them, and so it'll just be a reinforcement of they aren't going to get the help they want right away. But it's going to take a few months to get this all around. So, while you're down there, you have plenty of time and plenty of movement capabilities. What you plunder is what you take, and you can keep. Honestly, I feel it's better if you secure supplies such as armor and weapons and send them back to us. But we'll have to get creative with smuggling routes again. After a little while, they might become more wary of the border and may even suspect that it might happen. So be selective and be cautious in what you hit. Give it some time to breathe. I'll write to you all later on and give you a better estimate of the time frame we're working with. But in the meantime, one of the biggest targets that you could probably take out is going to have to be that Blackstone Fortress. There's something about it that I feel is necessary to cripple. When I was working within Bastoli, there was large amounts of weapons and armor being produced from there. Great amount of levies being drawn up there too. So they could just be marshaling a workforce, or they could be a more powerful enemy in and of its own right. Anything else? Yes, Vin?
No, I'm just trying to think right now.
Oh, okay.
A rare is blue, right?
I believe so.
Okay. I'm just making myself a magic item for a character.
Okay.
I'm just curious. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey's definitely like leaning against the wall, like processing what Marcus has shared, like thinking back to his roots and shit.
Finn just glances over at Korag and tries to whisper, "You okay, Korag?"
It's something we'll have to talk on later, Finn.
Right. Anyone else with some concerns or questions or
It sounds like it'll be an
Perhaps.
excellent job for Gibbles.
have I?
Listening and processing. Consult the book. Hey, what does this word mean? If anything pops up.
Gibbles is straight up gonna step forward. So, does this fortress need to stay standing? Like, are you gonna take it afterwards? Or are we just wiping the fucker off the map?
Well, whoever's in charge there, just get rid of them or disable their ability to produce weapons and outfit armies and military support.
So what you're saying is assassination and some sabotage.
That's essentially what we've been talking about the entire time, Gibbles.
I think
He's gonna rub
Minty
his
probably
hands together making Play-Doh snakes.
Minty's not been paying attention too much, I think.
No, I have. This is Gibbles.
I know.
This is all in the same location. He's excited for it because that all falls under his immediate expertise.
Also, another thought that has crossed my mind is while we were down in Bastoli, in the south, there was a lot of discontent around the leadership there. There must be plenty of people more willing to fight. So, if we give them some separate problems to deal with, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Train up a couple of militia groups to target and disable certain things, helping the sabotage spread.
If I recall, that's what Thalia was trying to do last year when we first arrived in Bastoli. When dealing with Zero and her people.
Well, once we get down there, we'll have a better temperature. You guys will be there to gauge the temperature of things, so you'll be able to ascertain who's the best to probably put in charge of these militia groups. Make sure they also keep a good tie with us, too. We don't want them going full rogue and thinking they can collapse the monarchy. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to at least stop the people that are in the wrong. And do your best to, and I don't think this has to be said, but I just want to make sure it's been said, to just be careful of the citizens. We're not trying to go full terrorist warfare. We're just military targets. That's it. I would like to minimize deaths of people serving there because they don't know any better. That's the lot they fell into. But if they get hurt, they get hurt. I can't control everything. I would like to do it with minimal bloodshed, but this is a war we're going to fight, so there's going to be blood spilled somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But under-equipping them would do the hell of a lot more damage than just killing a few guys. Unless they're the right people to kill, you know. Anywho, I think that is the bulk of the meeting that we needed to have. If you guys would go ahead and disperse if you wish. Cora, again, you said you wanted to talk, so we can have our conversation here.
Cora will probably just wait for the others to all walk out.
Mm-hmm.
Once the two of them are alone in the room, Like, I'd probably like find like a seat and pop a squat. Your vision that you had, you experienced your father's final moments, right?
That was the most traumatizing part.
Yeah, it turns out I was also in the same boat.
Baldwin explained it to me.
Good.
Continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It makes my job easier to not have to explain this all over again. So I've been sharing with a little bit of the others.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to help you through all of this.
Okay.
Especially for us to be able to get our justified revenge for the bows that ended up taking away our fathers that night.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I'll have to see where my headspace and heart is.
Understandable.
As for the earlier on, before we found out all of this, the reason why I was so against on going back to my old stomping grounds is because one of the noble families that were there, I was close to. I call him the prince. I was close to him,
Mm-hmm.
and then I end up to protect him as his uncle was trying to poison his father and then get him killed. I killed his uncle, but the guards ended up just seeing it as the street rat just finally trying to make his move to get the riches.
I understand.
As much as I wanted to get evidence to prove my innocence, the vile bastard burned it all. And so all it was just simply my word and the prince's word against everyone else's suspicion. They've always had it out for me during the 4 years we were friends. That all they were saying is that he was just simply bewitched by me, a temptation.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to leave there because they had captured me and I was going to be set for execution. But my guild busted me out of prison. But I left to keep them safe, so therefore the troubles followed me. When I escaped, I made my runaway very public for the guards to chase me for a good bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, he's pulling at his hair in addition to his goatee. Actually, I had to get used to this. I preferred my hair shorter and clean shaven.
Mm.
But I needed to make myself look different enough where the wanted posters wouldn't be immediately
Serviceable.
spotted for me.
Yes.
Now I've been gone from there for about 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I've been against it, and because I feel like if I was to go in, it would just take one lucky bastard to really look at me and then cause a scene, making the job difficult.
That is a possibility. But I know you. You're a sneaky guy. Almost as sneaky as me. But here's the main thing we have to worry about. Is that, yes, you might get noticed. But at the same time, it's been 4 years since then. How many people are going to be really holding a grudge that long? Or even care at this point. They probably think you're gone or dead. They probably don't even have the wanted posters up anymore. I understand it was a nobleman that you supposedly killed. But I would I would wager that you might be able to walk there freely, even with your current attire, the hair, the goatee, and all. It would be serviceable enough to get by in most places. And you said you have a thieves guild. You had thieves guild connections there, yeah?
My original guild that I was a part of, yes.
Well, they would be very useful if they were to join our network instead of being just an independent group. And this might bring him into it. You know that, right? Your friend. He might even be forced to lead the men into battle. Might even think he's brave enough to lead a charge of some sort. I don't want him dead. I'd want only the usurper dead. I want him tried and seen and proven to be a false man, so that everyone knows that what the real truth was, because they've been lied to forever down there. Go on.
No, Korg's like listening to him.
Mm. So, if you're able to maybe even convince him, he might just be enough to sway even more of them to not even present aid to Bastoli, leaving it open for us to just swoop in and take.
Maybe.
It would make our goals easier if they had the least amount of support. The less support they have, the less legs they have to stand on. We could force them to the table and talk things out. In the meantime, think it over. It's not right now. Eventually you'll head there, but not now.
What I'll probably do for them. What I'll probably do as we slowly begin this, I'll send a letter out myself to my guild master to inform him that I will be returning within the coming months.
Mm.
And that I would appreciate a response back to update me on what's been happening.
Mm.
But if he gives me the order that I'm not to return, then I'm going to be following that suit.
All right.
Because you have my loyalty as well as all the others do. At the end of the day, he is my master.
Mm-hmm.
I would not disrespect him or disobey any of his orders.
I understand. Good.
If there's nothing more to be said, then I just needed all that to be shared with you.
That's fine. I understand completely. And if you are not able to go down there, I would understand, but we'll find something else for you to do. Maybe even lead some efforts within Bastoli itself. Now, to carry on. Everything else okay with you?
Besides dealing with a toy soldier trying to make his move on my woman, I'm peachy.
I've noticed that a little bit. mainly want to stay out of this. It's not my place to be in the middle.
Understandable.
Hopefully, this will not deter your ability to work with them.
I can be professional when I have to be. It's mainly on. Well, I don't know him that well. If he could keep his cool.
He should be able to. From what I've heard, he's a decent man. Even-headed, with a very, very stern sense of justice. Anywho.
When he says like stern sense of justice, he's definitely gonna see Korg just roll his eyes at that.
I didn't even mean to make that joke. It just kind of happened.
No, I fully know. I fully knew what you meant, but just more so just like Korg just working with a serious goody two shoes. Like,
Yeah.
It's probably like the thief in Marcus. Probably also like it was also when he first met Justice. Probably like, fuck, I gotta work with one of these guys.
Mm-hmm. But he can put on a mask better than you can about working with people that he's not too fun to work with. So, anyway. If that's all, I appreciate your conversation and giving me a heads up about this. Do write to your guildmaster when you get to Port August. The sooner the better. And as for everything else, should be fun. We'll talk more details later once I've had a bit more time to plan things out. But we should be good. And with that, I think we'll call it here, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like that's a good place to end it. I know we didn't do it. I know I'm not cutting off right now, but
Alright, sure.
But I'm just gonna explain. I feel like we did a lot. We did a good amount of role play, catching up, and at least setting up the stage so far. So I feel like we did a good amount for the little time that we did go.
Yeah.
Hey, we nearly went for 3 hours. Like, yeah, I say we went good.
Yeah, I think we did. I think we went pretty well. I just wanted to, I kind of wanted to just justify being like, yeah, I don't want to carry this too much further because like if we carry it any further,
midnight. I haven't ate since I got home today.
Dude, you really should eat. What the fuck?
Eat.
He's a shark.
But I got home at 1.
Command word eat.
What were you saying? Toget? No,
Finish up this match.
Scorpio.
What do I look like though? Begin. I'll talk to you about the Thalnir thing. Like about Thalnir sometime this week.
Okay, good.
Or this coming week, yeah. And also, I will not be the weekend of the 16th and 7th. So the 16th through pretty much the. Probably, I'll be back before the 23rd, probably.
All right.
But yeah, that weekend of the 16th, I won't. The 16th, I won't be here. 17th, I won't be here.
Okay.
So. Yeah, I'll be in Orlando.
Fun.
Little heads up. So far the only plans that I have to be for absence will be from Thursday on July 3rd to at least the 11th. So
damn.
July weekend and weekend after that because I'm going to be in Dallas dealing with a wedding.
Oh, fun. Okay.
And whole
Sorry.
family's paying for it.
Your family has a wedding too this year. Same here.
Yeah.
Nice.
My cousin's getting married, and I'm paying for the music because freaking mariachi band has to be official and has to cost at least over $600. No, actually
what the
$1,600.
I don't know. All right, we'll leave it here.